Hello and welcome to TMM Meta. I'm Aunty Kaz, and on today's episode of TTM, something different. Boom. Not going to throw these ones as hard, but today we are looking at the Battlefield in a Box Badlands Tors. So I have been wanting to get hold of some of these Battlefield in a Box terrain sets for years and years and years, because I thought the Sandstone version of these would be fantastic for Gorkamorka. But unfortunately, all of this stuff seems really hard to get hold of. So I've ended up with a load of the Mars coloured stuff, and we're just going to have to make do, essentially. So, in the box, before we get cracking open, we've got 5 Tors. So, these are all resin, and they come really well packaged. So, you can't see it on camera, but there's a bit of weight in some of these. Now, these are designed, I'm pretty sure, to be 32mm or 28mm. Look at that. They all come pre-painted. It says on the box 25 to 35mm. But I think these are going to be perfect for Battletech. Now, I've seen other people use some of this stuff for Battletech and some of the other Gale Force 9 stuff for Battletech. Some of it works, some of it doesn't. Look at that. Again, it's all pre-painted resin. Right, there's a little bit of weight to that one. It's quite nice. I forget how much I paid for this, but this stuff isn't too expensive. You know, it's fairly reasonable. But as I say, it is a nightmare to get hold of. And one thing I will say about this is do not buy it from Flames of War through the Gale Force 9 website. I tried to do that, had it on back order essentially because it shows it's all in stock. But it turns out they just do print runs, so when you order it there, be aware that you could be waiting for a very long time to get it. Otherwise, this stuff seems to be quite difficult to get hold of in general, like they've done small print runs. Look at that. I love these. I don't like the colours of these, so I'll show you some close-up stuff again. Like, I prefer the sandstone looking stuff. If you see that, I'll chop in a picture now. It's a lot lighter, looks really nice. I prefer that to this Mars wasteland stuff. And I'm not too fond of the base. It's a bit grey and black more than anything. It doesn't really fit much. I will say I'm not a big fan of there being an edge on it, like just do the rocks. Like you can easily, even with something like this one, you can cut all that away if you look to where the rocks are around the edge. Just get rid of that edge. I'm just fussy like that. I don't like bases on terrain essentially. You can always do stuff a lot tighter. Now, as for the bases on these, they look like they've been painted with a large brush, just slapping some black over. Oh, look at that, there's a bit of a chip in there. It's not too bad, it's on the bottom, you're not going to see it. But, yeah, so, as for the colours and the paintwork, you know, they're not too bad. I think I see a bit of a mould line there, that's quite bad. Try and really get that in. Yeah, I can feel it all the way around there, so I haven't looked. I have got another set of these that I already opened. I didn't notice any mould lines on those, so Maybe they aren't too bad on everything else. I guess that is one of the larger pieces. There's a lot of shiny stuff on them though. I don't know what that is from the box. We'll show you a couple of mechs and a generic Space Marine just for a bit of a size comparison. Overall, I think these are really good. We'll just do some shots of each one here. Again, my main complaint is the company that make these, the way they sell them, is really hard to get hold of, and their website doesn't tell you stuff's out of stock when it is. Other than that, I really like these. Price is okay. You know, Gale Force 9 have pumped out loads of the new Battletech Hextech scenery, which is really nice. I'll hopefully get around to looking at that at some point. Nice little video, quick one for today, just looking at these. I'm a bit let down because of the colour and the way the company are, but I'm guessing that not everybody's going to have the same experience I do, and you know, if I could get the other ones, which I will still hunt down at some point, just because I really like them, I think they'll double up for Gorka Morka really nicely. All in all, would I recommend these? Yes, I would. I really like the quality, even though I've got some mould lines on one. Other than that, I think they're really good. Like, the price isn't too bad for what I paid. They're not too bad. You can get a couple of boxes easy for like the same price as a couple of boxes of the Hextech, so you get more for your money because there's more pieces essentially. But that's about it. Let me know if you want to follow up with some more Battlefield in a Box terrain or some more scenery in general down in the comments below. If you enjoyed this episode of TMM Ep035, don't forget to like and subscribe to keep up to date with videos every week, and check the link in the description below for links to our social media and for ways to help support the channel. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next episode.